Good morning. It's Wednesday, 11th of October, 10 to 8. Closed. Right, where are we? About here. There. I couldn't see because of that leaf. You are here. So I'm going to go down here. Down there and then over here. All the way back round. It's about an hour. And I've got my drone with me. The old problem is, it's a bit breezy. So, we'll have to see. They're still in bed, I don't know how they do it. They went to bed at 7:20 last night. And that wind is getting up. It is forecast to be very, very windy by the end of the week. This could be a test for our Jeff getting in at Bolters. What's that doing? Right. Oh my God, I've done 5 hours already. We're only on Wednesday. The Viking bar and function room only open Fridays from 6 PM and other days during the summer. Oh, I think I'll just be carrying my drone around for no reason whatsoever. Because that wind's getting up quite badly. I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of my other videos, but I don't like the wind. Yeah, so we're just going to go to Walmart today. Now we don't know whether to get there for when people are leaving in the morning, but that means we'll be there all blooming day then, because I think Alison and Christine want the carvery, and I don't think it starts till 5 o'clock. Could be 4 o'clock. If we're getting down at the dyke, we can do a bit of fishing from there, but if you're down at the stairs, it's a bit awkward when it gets full. Now apparently the gorilla's back, but in a different garden. Now there was a gorilla in one of these gardens down here. Let's have a look when we get down. It was there for years and years and years. And when you used to cruise down to the Broad, you'd be able to see it in the garden. And then it disappeared. So I asked on Facebook, or I might have mentioned it in one of the videos, and somebody said it's up at Rocks in Overton. But Christine and Alison came for a walk down here yesterday and said it's in the garden farther back. So I should imagine Alison had a good chat with it. So let's see if we can find it. Toilets. But they're not open. Will not be reopening. The nearest public toilets can be found at Acle Village Centre and at Ramble, Sellers Broads and District. County probably. Apologise for any inconvenience. That's been like that for a while. Right. Oh. Right, yeah, what did I say? We're 10 to. I'll time this. I don't think it is this one, because I'm sure you could see it from the Broad. But it was one of these down here. It was on the lawn. Or were they just winding me up? So we had a couple of hours fishing yesterday, caught some skimmers. Jeff were catching perch for fun. Some decent sized one as well. Small roach and decent rudd I caught. But as soon as it got to high tide, it just died. And that wasn't far off our evening meal anyway, so. Yeah, you get to the post box, you can go right, and I think there's a path over a field that'll take you down to the village. And you know, I'm going to go left on the road here, but right, so I'm not too sure where she meant about this gorilla. She said it was farther back. Which way did she mean? No, I don't know where it was then. Maybe that fencing wasn't there when it was in the garden. See, I think they walk down this way. This is, well, it used to say pubs, but it's not pubs anymore. Alright, we'll have a quick look. Morning. Because I know they didn't go that way. So, when she said further back, I don't know what she meant exactly. This is going to extend my walk. But it is quite possible that I've walked past the thing. Or it might be asleep. So I might do a different walk actually this time. I'm sure she said they came this way. But then I said, did you walk as far as the village? She said no. So, I don't know. I don't want to go forever because they'll be wanting to set off in about an hour and a half. Yeah, the guy on the boat that come in behind us, he said, is there a pub down there? I think he was a bit gutted when I told him the news. There we are, look. That's where they meant. I'm not even sure it's the same one. But maybe it is. He's back. Right. He's got his own little hut to keep the rain off as well. Right, that's just satisfied my curiosity. Let's crack on with this walk. Right, so I've seen the gorilla. And now we're back here. So I'm going to carry on doing the walk that I planned. Information Centre. The Viking Bar at South Walsham Village Hall. Bar billiards. So we've not keep saying that we will call there at Fairhaven Garden, but we never have done. Let's crack on before that wind gets up. It's not too bad at the moment. So just down this road here, there should be a path. Here it is. Sometimes you'll see some deer up in these fields and paths. Apparently, I was asking, are you making any food this week, Alison? And She said Jeff won't let me cook anymore. So I said, why is that? Well, last time I tried making a meal, I set next door's smoke alarm off. Oh dear. So yeah, if you've watched this walk before, it is fairly straightforward. Well, there is a couple of places where you can go left or right, but the inbuilt sat-nav's got it well and truly documented now which way to go. So you can't get lost, and then you end up at the river near St Bennet's up that way, and then back around. It can get fairly overgrown though. See the boats there, can't you? So if you come over the fields, and then there's a road here. Turn left. Pick up your dog's mess, please. I don't know, I'm assuming that'll take you back around to the village. Possibly that road that I came on before I went onto the path. Otherwise, because you can't go anywhere this way on the road. So yeah, turn left at the road. It's supposed to be about 20 degrees again today, but overcast, but that's not a problem. Yesterday it was showing that it was going to be raining this morning at this time. But it's still showing rain for Friday morning, which is a bummer because that's when we're taking Terry and Sue up the Buer. It would be nice to be sat on top of the boat, having a cruise. Anyway. Have we got any brollies? No, it's got really windy, you can't do that, can you? Yeah. So, you wouldn't want to be driving up here, would you? Now then, we'll see sat-nav. That looks different, a bit more overgrown. I have a feeling it is this one. I've got my phone with me. Oh, you can't go wrong, can you, if it's not the right one. Oh, I think it comes parallel with that path anyway. Oh, I hope it's not in the boat time. I've not got proper walking boots on. Only got me. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I can't get across there safely without getting proper muddy, can I? Oh. Nettles as well. Just what you need, innit? First thing in the morning. That's not a good sign. We've not had any rain for a week. Yeah. I'll have to take my shoes off before I get inside the boat. Got a bollocking for it yesterday, then a bit of mud inside. Thought I cleaned them on the grass at Sutton Staithe. That's itching now. Actually, it doesn't run parallel to it, does it? It's off over there somewhere. probably a couple of years since I've done this walk. Yeah, I think it was when we were on Silver Cloud, me and Christine. We haven't come up with a plan for tomorrow yet. Could possibly be... Well, it's looking a bit grim down here, isn't it? Could possibly be a trip down to Stokesby. And then wherever, I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting on that end bit at Upton Dyke and walking down to the White Horse. See how Erica's doing. Erica used to work at the Maltsters years ago. Oh, flipping heck. Support the community pub. So last year, because I knew when we was with Crillette and Carl we would be doing a lot of walking, I bought a thing called Boot Buddy. And you just fill it up with soapy hot water. It's got a brush on the end, you just squeeze it on the soles of your shoes or boots and it cleans all the mud off. So that's just another thing we forgot to pack. Haven't done right well this time. We're missing things. I think it was, well, it's either senility or it was the weekend we had away, the weekend before we came, and then all of a sudden it's time to go and get packed up. Where normally I'm working things out well in advance. And anyway, I'm just having second thoughts now about this path. Because this doesn't look familiar at all down here. Supposed to come out on the river up there somewhere. Maybe I should have checked my OS maps. I don't remember this little paddock here either. Not that that means much, does it? Yeah, this seems to just go back round in a circle. It's supposed to be over that way. I've walked up the wrong path, haven't I? Starting to have malfunction again. Definitely I've not seen this before. Well, I don't really want to walk back in all that mud. We'll just keep going. We've got it's 8:25. Yes, you've gone the wrong way, boy. It'd be funny if this just came to a dead end. Not. Well, it can't do, can it? Got vehicles up here. Yeah, this is definitely never been up here before. So don't do what I've just done. Now then, where's this one go to? It's heading that way. This could just go from bad to worse, couldn't it? Phew, getting warm now as well. See, this doesn't look a very, very well worn path. Oh well. Yeah, this is not the way I've been before. I might have to do some field hopping. What time did I set off? 8:10. That's only 20 minutes, isn't it? If I have to turn back. That'll be seen as a failure though. By me anyway. Ooh. I wanted to get near the river to get the drone up. Oh God, please don't just be a gate. I suppose I could always sleep in there if the worst comes to the worst. In neck. That doesn't. Does it go around to the right, or is that it? Oh, Dave, what have you done? Nope, this is the end of the road this way. Oh, hang about, there's a gate. No, look, you can't go through there. Oh my God, what have you done? Right, another 15 minutes back to the path, or through the mud. Oh God, God. I'll probably remember this next time. Oh no. Don't go right, stick to the left. Right. I'll get back to you when I find my way back. Right. Back down the path we go. Back through the nettles and muddy bit. And then which way did I go last time? This side weren't too bad. It wasn't this one, it was the first one, weren't it, that was nettles and very squelchy. So I obviously knew where I was going. I've just done this to show you so that if you ever do this walk you don't fall into this trap. If I'm not back in half an hour, I'll be getting a phone call where I see I've got a Samsung, she has an iPhone, and you could use that Find My Friends on there. Well, there's no way I'm having one of them, so she knows where I am all the time. But on occasions like this, it might not be a bad idea. She phones me up, where are you? I don't know, you tell me. Actually, I did that once on the April trip when I was on the Silver Cloud on my own for a few days. I'd gone for a walk and I wasn't too sure which which road to take. So I phoned her up. Can you just check on maps? Because I didn't have my phone with me. No, I did have my phone with me. How can you phone her up if you don't have your phone with you? Why didn't I just check it myself? Oh, maybe no signal for the internet. So she had a look on. Because I told her which road, crossroads I were at, and then when she gave me the directions where to go. She does that a lot, you know. Here we are now, the muddy one. I should have just aborted here, shouldn't I, when I saw this? I've got it on the other leg now. Bugger. Yeah. I'll carry on this proper path when you get to this junction. do one of those boot cleaners. Where was that yesterday? Oh, at Will, weren't it? Could do with getting one of those for the boat. Right. Let's hope I don't cock up again. Otherwise it'll be 10 o'clock. How far is it from here to Ramworth? You're not even going at Ramworth, that's half an hour. To Womack. Can only be half an hour, can't it? So we set off for 10:30. At the latest, then we should be okay. I'll have a quick check of that, but I think it's about half an hour. Ooh. It's further than I thought. An hour and 15. Right. Now here we are at another junction now, and the sat-nav has malfunctioned again. And I think I just carried on the right on this path. That's what's confused me on the other one. I'm just hoping I'm right. I think this is the one that runs parallel with that one, and that just goes into a field. Oh God. Well, I'm guessing if I'm going the wrong way, the tractor man will tell me. So, what's Andrew sent me? Can't put that in. My mate just hired an Eastern European cleaner. Took her 15 hours to hoover the house. Turns out she was a Slovak. Right, it's an hour and a quarter, so I need to get a wiggle on really, don't I? I can see you over there. That's how blooming far off I am. Normally we're setting drone up and getting that flying for a bit. That takes me about 10-15 minutes. And then packing it away again. I'm going to let this tractory man go past me here. So this is the path where I've seen deer before. Oh, little calf. Hello. Alright, calm down. We're hiding behind your mum. Right. So there we go. I thought that was a text message then, but that's from Greatest Hits Radio. Win 106,000. But you have to say, make me a winner. I think I've mentioned this before on videos as well, but I automatically just say hello. Or if it's a spam one, I always automatically say dare to do one. There were one at Stalham yesterday, and the girls had gone to Tesco and then they'd gone to another shop facing the Swan. Me and Jeff sat outside there, and there was a young lady, well, two ladies, one a bit younger than the other, possibly mother and daughter, and a 13-week-old dog. And I forgot they were there, sat behind us, and I got one of these suspected spam phone calls. Always from, well, they're not from round here, are they? Right, don't start. I'm not being racist. It's not just foreign nationals that ring you up, is it? From the Vodafone network. Yeah, right, okay. No, I'm not interested, mate. So then he carries on, so I said, I'm not interested. And then an expletive slipped out of my mouth, and then I realised this young lady was sat behind me. So I said, oh, I'm really, really sorry. She said, oh, don't be sorry, you should hear what I say when I get phone calls like that. So I thought, alright, fair enough. Right. Straight down, there's a gate, then you come to that little drainage mill, and that's, I think, last time I came for a walk, that's where I flew my drone. This is not too bad for setting off and landing, but there's nothing around here, is there, except for vegetation. So I'll bring you back when we get farther down that way. Bring you back here, just show you what the tractor man's done. Oh, which way is best? You say it best. That isn't too bad. Oh, that was bad. I've just cleaned his bloody shoes as well. Just got all the previous mud off them and now we're getting more. Did I tell you about the other week when she fell out with me? Good proper. So I'd come home. I'd been playing snooker, and it was after I'd stopped drinking. I tried going playing snooker without having a pint, but it was so stressful. So I ended up just having a couple. Gets home, she's got nothing on but riding boots and a whip. I said, what the bloody hell do you think you're playing at? Where are we going to keep an horse? Well, that didn't go down well, did it? Yesterday I told her she was overweight. Now that's fatal. I was out of arm's reach though when I said it. I'm learning very, very slowly how to treat ladies. Right, come on, don't get on the sexist case. I'm joking again. I don't know how to treat them. I'm a lot better than I used to be, let's put it that way. I remember once we were in a place called the Clayton Arms, which used to be attached, well, it was owned by the brewery, and it was attached to the side of Oldham Athletics football ground, and we used to meet regular in there. And one of the lads who I play cricket with, it turns out his wife was related to, was it Dave? Am I thinking of somebody else? Anyway, I think it was Carl's sister who they came in, and I heard her say, because she'd had her hair done and it was red, I think she said to Colette, do you like my hair? And I thought she was talking to me. I said, you look like a match. So I don't think she spoke to me ever since then. I don't think I've seen her since then. Right, that's enough waffle, because this has got to be another hour's bloody video, isn't it? See St Bennett's in the distance. So we're straight down to the building. You can see it straight ahead there, probably not the camera. Then left up the main river, then down Fleet Dyke, and that's the first lot of main moorings. We're right down the bottom end. So I think I'm going to have to abort the drone, otherwise we'll be setting off a bit too late. To avoid disturbance of wildlife, please avoid walking along this field edge, thank you. Upton Broad and Marshes. Yeah, when it said before about Acle, the nearest toilets, when you think about it, it's not actually that far away, is it? Well, Ranworth is in that direction. So Acle, well, it's too far to walk. Can you imagine if you'd gone out for a ramble and you wanted a wee? The nearest one's Acle. That used to fit in there, didn't it? Yeah, the building down there. So now you know which way to go and which way not to go. 10 to 9 really, if we want to set off for about no later than 9:30. Do the usual. Alright, I'm not going to hurt you, calm down. Good morning. Give me the evils. They're all staring me out, aren't they? Ah, I got you. Right. Yeah, we'll do the usual. Or I better walk down to the village and book a table for later. And you can get a fishing tackle as well at Walmart from the big shop. I wonder if Samantha's going to be there. Pop in and see her if she is. I think old Jeff was on about buying some more maggots, but I've got a blooming loads of them. He didn't put a freezer pack in. He's got an insulated box like me, but he failed to put one in, so I've been putting one in and trying swapping it just to keep them a bit fresher, which does seem to work. Next week I won't need to do that, I'll just leave them on outside. So see, I'm not really bothered if we get in at the stay and we don't actually fish today. In the summer months, what we normally do, or what we have done before, should I say, we've got in at the stay, gone down to the King's Arms, had something to eat, and then gone somewhere else. Actually, I think we went down to, well, I think they did the same thing on Silver Cloud on our last trip, but that was with Jeff and Alison. After we'd been to Walmart, we went down to the Lion, well, Thorndyke, and got in right on the end and to fish from there. But it's dark at 6 o'clock, and if they don't start the car until 5, then that's not going to happen. Right, it's definitely too far to turn back now, so we're committed. Round and all the way down. Right. Yeah, this is where I flew the drone last time. And I would have done it again if it wasn't for the detour. So I'm not going to do that now, I'm just going to go straight back so we can get going. Good grief. Oh, just hang on. Oh, just had a right full upper body workout there with that. Good grief. Yeah, well, you could walk all the way down to there, couldn't you, to Acle Bridge? Right the way. About 2 hours. Well, I don't know how long, but... Whew. Mm, 9:05. If you did this walk in the opposite direction, if you went clockwise, it's not as easy to go off piste, is it? As long as you remember to turn at that building down there. And what I should have done was phone Jeff up, tell him to start the engine and pick me up at the top of the dike. That would have been a plan, if I could find somewhere where he could pull in. But never mind. I've done 6,362 steps so far. Still got a fair old walk though, right the way down there. So I'll be touch and go if I'm back for 9:30. They can't possibly still be in bed. Here we go. Hello?
Just wondered how far off you was.
I'm at the top of the dike.
Eh?
I'm just at the top of the dike now.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm at the top of the dike. I took a wrong turning and it's extended it a little bit.
Okay, I'll go for a shower then. It's just I need to dry my hair, so we need to be going. So if I go for a shower now, we'll be getting going when you get back, won't we?
Yeah, well, you could get going now and pick me up at the top of the dike.
Say again?
You could get going now and pick me up somewhere at the top of the dike if I could find somewhere to wait. No, it's alright. You have your shower, I'll walk down.
Alright. See you in a bit.
See ya. But don't block the drains up again. Obviously she weren't there when I said that. Yes, I was right, weren't I? Phone call, were you? Well, I would have been back by now if it weren't for that exploratory trip, just to show you which way not to go. Yeah, if you went this way, clockwise, like I say, as long as you got to that building and didn't walk past it, it's pretty straightforward. You just go all the way down then, don't you? Yeah, right. See, there are a few places here that you can wild moor at the top of this dike, but if there's boats already there, then there's not going to be anywhere for me to go and stand and wait for them. But never mind. We'll be there for 11, won't we? See, like there's one here, look. I could get picked up there. No, forget it. Need to get my steps in. Try to do 10,000 a day at least, but no, I'm not doing the school run or school walk. Then I'm not doing it as much. I was thinking of joining a gym again. And when the one that I used to go to, when I looked at the reviews, seems like it's ready for falling down and none of the machines are working. I mean, swimming pool is out of order most of the time. The jacuzzi is out of order most of the time. The sauna, it's been taken over by Everlast. It used to be, well, I think it was JJB Sports originally, and then it was DW Sports, and now it's Everlast. But we've got the community one that I was thinking of joining, but then you can't just rock up and have a swim anytime you want, because they have school sessions, don't they? Anyway, but I've got my own little gym, but with a treadmill and an exercise bike and a climber thing, but I can never motivate myself to do anything in the house. Christine will agree with that. So I give our Jeff a tip yesterday or the other day. In your retirement, just put the hoover in a different place where you found it. She'll think you've hoovered up. And then move a few things about here and there. And time it right for when she's coming home, put her apron on. Although I think he has to go and pick her up, so that won't work, will it? It'd look a bit weird. Yeah, it's that ironing I can't get my head around. I have more creases in the blooming things by the time I finish than there was before. Right, waffling again. This is going to be a 2-hour one, isn't it? Can't be arsed taking it back to the boat. Right, I'm at the far end of our stretch of moorings now. It's, I forgot on the message now, Daily Mirror briefing, Luton Airport flight suspended. Right, come on, get off. Oh, he's there, Jeff Royd, getting everything ready for us to leave. 9:25, I've only just made it on a... Right, now I can't untie ropes and film at the same time. Are we ready for off?